I visited my local Walmart this afternoon and went to another Walmart to check for prices, and I found this scrap iron and anti-armor drone for $29. But the other Walmart that I visited, this was still under regular price. But if one of the Walmarts would sell this for 29 bucks, I think the others would follow. So just check your local Walmarts for availability at $29 for this set. So when it was offered for 29, I have another set just to keep in packaging while I customize this set further. Okay, so for new changes on this action figure set, let us first examine the drone. Nothing really much on the drone, but just a recap of what I did. I included a gun from a Marvel Legends action figure and included a ammunition bag or can from Action Force Metaverse. So that section. So I just drilled a hole on this gun unit from a Marvel Legends figure, placed a peg, drilled another hole on this section, and it mounts easy. And it could turn left, right. So let's move on to the action figure, wherein the action figure really has changes. Okay, so let's take a look at the action figure. So the head unit first. I painted the visor silver because it's just way too plain to have that visor black. So it brings out the detail of the helmet unit of scrap iron. And we're using a different head unit on this action figure. So this is the scrap iron head unit. This is transferring to my G.I. Joe Classified Series Big Boa kit bashed figure. So this is going to be the alternate head sculpt of Big Boa. Okay, so before we reveal the new head sculpt that I'm using, let us first take a look at the vest. So we have a different pouch system. I used to have a radio on this section, and that black pouch is located in this section. So with just a use of a X-Acto knife, I cut this pouch off and place it on top over here on this section for a reason, and have these two pouches from G.I. Joe Classified Series Outback. This, I already forgot from which action figure this came from, but it's already there on my first video. I already mentioned it. Anyway, okay, so that's not the point of this video, but at first I wanted to have the controller stored on this section. So I took off the G.I. Joe Classified Series Grant datapad, and I wanted to fuse the datapad with the controller of scrap iron, and I initially drilled a hole on the vest on this section, but somehow the weight of the controller, it was just way too heavy that it would always open, so it was a useless function. So that was a quite a disaster because I already destroyed one datapad. So what am I going to do? But I found a idea to do something different. Okay, so that's the reason why I transferred that black pouch to this section, so it's going to complement these two grenades. And I took off two pouches from Outback and placed it on this section, so to fill up the one that I repurposed or placed in a different section of the vest. Anyway, okay, so let's take in the datapad unit. Okay, since I destroyed the first trying to figure out how to mount the datapad connected to the controller. So I took off the bigger section of the datapad and glued it up front and painted that silver, this part silver, to mimic a screen, and it's on a canted design. So instead of having a swiveling function, which did not work, so this is just by friction mounted onto the vest this way for display purposes, and actually it stays really nice in place. So I could let the action figure hold on to this unit, or I could just let him have that on top of the vest, so mimicking something like a pivoting function, or it's attached to the vest. With this head unit, the helmet, actually it was not a proper fit. The helmet was bigger compared to the head unit, so you could even turn the the helmet around this head unit. So just way too small for the body of the action figure. This is a bulky figure. That's a very small head sculpt. And I already tried this with my Big Boa action figure, and it's a nice fit, which I'm going to show off later. Okay, so final reveal of who's underneath that helmet. It's going to be Marvel Legends John F. Walker. To fit that head sculpt onto this G.I. Joe Classified series body, I used a McFarlane DC Multiverse head, the neck connector, so that the dumbbell joint I used with this action figure build. So actually it's a nice proper fit, and I also changed the neck unit, because the one that's included with this action figure, actually it was quite long, so it didn't complement the John F. Walker head. But well, it's just going to be a personal thing why I chose that head unit, because well, it works, and the helmet is nice and snug when you place it on that head sculpt. So this is how the figure looks without the helmet. So this is my current Big Boa kitbash build. Now we're going to use this head unit with that figure. So I have a separate video with Big Boa, so just watch it if you want to know the details of the action figure build. But we're here now to discuss or show the new head unit for Big Boa. Scrap iron, I mean. Okay, so let's do a quick 360 of scrap iron. So matches this body figure build, and of course the idea of a alternate head unit for Big Boa. So I could choose whether I would use a helmet from Spartan Luck, Halo Spartan Luck, or a head unit from G.I. Joe Classified series scrap iron. For a Big Boa, I would like a head unit that shows this kind of details. Of course, for a hand-to-hand combat specialist or a Cobra trainer. So these are the simple kitbash ideas that I could share with you guys. At the end of the day, whether you have an old action figure or the newer stuff, it's all about the play. It's not the accumulation of action figures. It's all about the play, the things that make you a child at heart or make you happy. Forget the stress of the day. So if you like this review, like, comment, and subscribe to help me grow my channel. And see you on the next action figure or custom action figure review.